Check one, check one. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mikey Parrish for Stream Live Tampa, and today we're at Wagner Athletic Complex, Swain Field, home of Carrollwood Day, and we have Game Time Prospect Showcase today. Players from all around the state looking to get that first look from scouts and coaches. We have a ton of those, and hopefully we're going to have some of those on for you later this afternoon. It is a showcase for skills. We've got pitchers getting going on the side mound right now, and other players are going to be running the 60-yard dash out in the outfield. Absolutely unbelievable turf field. It is a combination of the baseball field, the soccer field, and the football field, and the turf is just absolutely beautiful for high school. On the mound right now we have number 3, who is Eduardo Adrian from Lake Brantley High School, 6 foot, 142, left-handed pitcher, also plays the infield. And number 18, who is Nathan Hook. Nathan Hook is a Riverview High School Shark, 6 foot, 155, right-handed pitcher, outfielder. They're going to throw on the side mounds here with the numerous coaches and assistant coaches and scouts from every university in the area and every university throughout the state. D1, T2, T3. We're going to run through who's here today to see the players. And I do apologize for my voice today. My third job is working at Hollow Scream, scaring people out of their shoes. It's fantastic. Worked till 2 a.m. last night. So we're hoping the old pipes will hold up for us throughout the day. It's going to run through some of the universities and colleges that are here today. USF, Central Florida, Jacksonville University, Bethune-Cookman, Stetson, St. Leo, who I know someone who has a kid that plays there, Barry University, Florida Southern, Embry-Riddle, University of Tampa, proud home of Ozzie Timmons, the Rays first base coach, an ex-teammate of Mikey Parrish, Brandon High School, class 87. Ozzie graduated in 88, went on to University of Tampa, went on to have a few cups of coffee in the big leagues, played in Japan, played in Mexico, and now he's the first base coach for your Tampa Bay Rays, who are about to clinch the AL East. Some more schools that are here represented: Edward Waters, Nova Southeastern University, Eckerd College, Savannah State, Tuskegee University, Maryville College, Southeastern University, Warner University, Weber International, St. Thomas University, who is just not as saintly as St. Thomas, I suppose, Florida Memorial University, SCF JUCO, Hillsborough Community College, Seminole State College, Polk State College, Daytona State College, Pasco Hernando State College. Had a friend that had a son go there, had a great time, and transferred over to USF for his final year or two. Tallahassee Community College, ASA Miami, it's a JUCO, USC Union, East Georgia State, Atlantis University, and Fort Lauderdale University. We're going to try to have some of the coaches and assistant coaches from those universities and colleges on today for a minute or two. Next up on the mound now is number 45. That will be Jackson Byram from Online University, 6'2", 160. And joining him on the hill is number 41. That'll be Cannon Anthony, who is already a leader in the clubhouse for the all-name team. Cannon Anthony from Wiregrass Ranch High School, 6'3", 195. Throws right, bats right. Down throwing on the side mounds, the contingent of people you see behind them are from the said universities that I mentioned just a little bit earlier. We're going to sit here and try to wait for the first breeze of the morning, as it is not cool on the beautiful and I'm sure very expensive turf turf field here at Carrollwood Day. Again, Stream Live Tampa broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch all over the world. If we are broadcasting a game, you can see it from wherever you are. So join us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, tell your friends, spread it around on Facebook. We'll be doing high school and high school baseball, high school softball, do some HCC games. It's always up in the air. A little pro wrestling that I might have something to do with, but it's a good time. Two big, strapping right-handers getting it loose on the side mound. Looks like they're getting ready. We have two sessions today. One this morning and one around 2:30, 3 o'clock. The players that are not pitchers right now are heading down to run the 60-yard dash, and those numbers will also be given to all the scouts, of course. And after the pitchers throw here, I believe we're going to go with some infield, outfield. I'll do my best to use the numbers on their back to let you know who's who, but there is 200 kids here today. And this first session, they're all wearing gray, so I will do my best to let you know who's who and who's where. If you're watching on Facebook and you see something that I got incorrect, please say it on Facebook. I will not take offense. You'll be helping me out, and I will appreciate it. Guys throwing a few curveballs now, working on the off speed. Cannon Anthony working out of the stretch. And Jackson Byram working on the curveball. Please keep an eye out for us, folks, on Stream Live Tampa. We could be doing your kids' games or your games, so depending on who's watching. Get in touch with us on streamlivetampa.com, and we'll be happy to come to a field near you and broadcast your game. Javier Nunez, the owner and proprietor and technical wizard of Stream Live Tampa, getting the views for you today. Yo-Yo Nunez is going to be our super cameraman and runner and gopher, and go do this for me, son, from Javier. Here at Carrollwood Day, you don't even have to count out the 60-yard dash because the football field is the outfield. The baseball distances go 302 in the corners, and it goes to a jet out into center field at 405. And what could only be called an interesting shape for an outfield. Just an absolutely beautiful place. It's my first time visiting. Swain Field, Carrollwood Day. All right, stepping up on the hill now is number 44, Owen Buggy. Second guy on the all-name team from Steinbrenner High School, 6'1", 195. He's number 44 there, and stepping to his left will be number 48, I believe. 48, that is correct. Christian Del Campo from TNXL Academy, who we did a game of theirs when they had an exhibition game against HCC. I believe Matt Stahlbaumer's still the coach over at TNXL. Did a fine job at Brandon and got the job at TNXL. Kristen Del Campo, 5'10", 190. And he looks a tad bit thicker than that. There is a breeze, folks, and that is all right. Again, we're going to have two sessions today, about 100 kids each of the sessions. We appreciate anyone tuning in or viewing afterwards. The showcase will be on streamlivetampa.com, so you can catch it at a later time. And if you weren't able to be here for the showcase, you can watch your son, your grandson, out doing what he loves to do and play baseball. We're working on our sound to get you little sounds of the game. Hear the mitt pop. Hear the occasional grunt when someone's trying to put an extra mile per hour or two on the fastball. The two catchers who I cannot get their numbers at this time, but are doing what catchers do. And that is what most other people don't want to do. They don't call them the tools of ignorance for nothing, folks. Catchers take a beating continuously. They've been squatting since they were 9 years old. And it is not a position for the faint of heart. Add the heat on top of that. And squatting for 3 hours. Those guys deserve every nickel they make, every scholarship they get. Not only the most taxing position on the field, but as you'll see in the major leagues and throughout baseball, many catchers become great managers because they're in on every single play and have to know what's happening at every position on the field the entire baseball game. No better example of that is Kevin Cash, your manager of the Tampa Bay Rays, who played at Gaither High School, not far down the street. Went on to Florida State. Had a brief career in the big leagues and went right into coaching after that and worked his way up to minor league manager, major league bench coach, and now the manager of your Tampa Bay Rays. Just so you know, folks, we're having Wi-Fi difficulties, which we do sometimes, and we will get those corrected as soon as possible. If you're experiencing lagging or frozen images, sometimes it's good to pop out and pop back on, and hopefully everything will get straightened right out for you. Anyone that's ever used Wi-Fi on your phone or even at home, you know, you have those certain times that certain atmospheric conditions that can wreak havoc with your Wi-Fi, but we're doing our best to get those straightened out for you. Both pitchers now working out of the stretch. And again, that large mass of humanity you see behind the catchers are all coaches and assistant coaches from all the universities and colleges that we ran through earlier, and I will run through them again at different times of the day and before the second session. Doing some shifting on our camera work as the position players continue out in center field with their 60-yard dash. So the Marlins are in town playing the Rays, and if we can win tonight and the Yankees beat the Red Sox, that's going to do it for the magic number. Nothing would make me happier as it doesn't matter if it's going to be Boston or New York or even Toronto in the wild card game, the play-in one-game playoff. But I know the Rays go to New York here at the final one or two series of the year, and to knock them out of the playoffs after winning the AL East would bring me great joy and happiness. Not that I bet I hate them less than the Yankees. Personal opinion. Switching up now, they're going to get a few more catchers back there. Coming to the mound is going to be number 49. Number 49 is going to be Charlie DeCampley out of Steinbrenner, 6'3", 190. And joining him on the hill will be number 67. That will be Cody Morton, class of 22, Palm Harbor University High School, 6'1", 155. So lefty-righty now on the hill. Catchers will begin in the stand-up position just to get loose, and then they'll get down and get to business probably after 7 or 8 pitches here. Game Time Prospect Showcase right in the middle of Carrollwood, Florida. Good 7 minutes from my household. And it is a beautiful day for baseball. And I believe they're having a softball showcase as well. Just a couple whispering clouds in the sky and the sun beating down on us with Stream Live Tampa. Again, 49, Charlie DeCampley out of Steinbrenner, 6'3", 190. And Cody Morton, Palm Harbor University High School, 6'1", 155, class of 22 as well. Everyone's aware of what's been happening in the world, and these kids dealing with that mess and still schoolwork, going to school, not going to school, trying to keep your workouts in. It's nothing but respect for the kids that have managed this craziness in the world at this moment. Everyone's just learning as we go along. So to be able to come out on a Saturday with a beautiful sunny day, get some workout in, knowing that there could be a coach here that is going to see you and bring you to their baseball team, it's a good day to get some work in. Nice off speed there. 12 to 6er. The wind is blowing out at the moment. Out in dead center field is Scaglione landing at 4:05, which I can only imagine that Mr. Scaglione was the first one to hit a monster shot out at center field, 4:05. Nice job by Game Time Prospects to have this running smooth. Everyone rolled in. They got going actually a little bit before 11 o'clock. All coaches and Stream Live Tampa as well have rosters. So we want to thank Game Time Prospects for having us out. And we're very hopeful that we'll be doing 3 or 4 games a week come this regular season between softball and baseball. Six three. souvenir.
We're going to be right back.
Folks, we're getting ready to take a little break here for a second so we can get repositioned for you. I believe we'll keep it. Folks, Mikey Parrish back here for you. We're going to take a break, probably about 15-20 minutes, but just keep looking on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Check back with us. We're going to try to get these technical difficulties taken care of, and we'll be right back with you with the rest of the game showcase from Carrollwood Day.